So we return after such a lovely adventure yesterday. Um, so I'm back at spawn, and basically I want to get a little bit more situated before I try, you know, running around and getting really lost. And I didn't even have an iron pick, so being that low was kind of dumb, although we could have easily made one. Um, so I'm going to try to get some stuff organized so that I actually have supplies and have some ability to be productive. No, you guys don't have any eggs. Don't drop out. Actually, hold on. Seed and a seed. Eat and eat. Make it the baby. Alright, so let's get back to our hovel. So I planted some reeds. So I was running off to try to find where I put all my stuff yesterday. Oops. Come on, place a block. And we have our little base. And so I guess we need to make a better base. So I'm gonna try to get organized and maybe get a little bit more iron so I can get chicken eggs easier. And I'll see you when I get back. Alright, so if you guys remember from the other day, I walked past this like outcropping. And it kind of looked like a rock, and I wanted to have it so that it was like a house on top of the rock, and then we can stick some stuff over here. To have like a little bridge, and we can have our farm over here and animals, but this way we have some sort of isolation. And so I've been working on it a little bit to make it a little bit more suitable for our purpose. So the first thing I did is, this used to be a big flat area that kind of came out and extended out and made it so that this was all connected. And I didn't think that was going to work with our idea for having a house on top of a mountain like this, or a little rock. And then so I went through nearly 5 shovels digging this out. I might change this around a little bit, maybe lower this a little bit more. The other thing that I've done is I've gone through and started making the outside of this wall rocks, and with that I can make it so that it's a little bit more of a rock than dirt. So I've marked out the top of where I wanted the rock to be, so you can see with the smooth stone. Although I'm out of smooth stone at the moment, so it's kind of a problem. And the other problem is this, where we have these areas that are just these big expanses of smooth stone. And whereas we have that naturally, I feel that it's a bit much for what we're looking for here. So I guess we could add like a little bit here, and then this is going to get taken out. To try to liven up this stone, because it's very simple, but at the same time I don't want it to look like it's, artificial. And then, as I was saying, we can throw a little bridge over the top here, which will be our way in and out of our little island up there, our little rock. Oh, that was close to really disaster. Our little top of the rock here, which should add a lot. And I've also changed some stuff over by our base now that it's nighttime. I can show them off real quick. I've added an egg farm type thing. So I just had some chickens over a hopper, and they drop their eggs down here. And then I got a little chicken down here that's supposed to be filled up. We'll throw some chickens in here. And the idea is just that we can grow these guys big and strong, and then kill them for their meat. It's delicious. I also broke down and made a bed, just because it's really easy to skip it. You notice I fell off the mountain, and then I've also gotten some of the other achievements, which is kind of fun given that it actually works now. In the past, it was just kind of like something that happened. You're like, oh, look, an achievement, yay. Then you get the same achievement like a half a dozen times. But now they actually they stick, and it's kind of fun to go through and try to get them. And they've been in here for forever. So, I don't know what the deal is with this. I guess this is what you need to get next. It's the green arrow, so I have to get Sniper Duel, Cow Tripper, Tipper? Yeah, Tipper. Time to farm. Oh shoot, I didn't get that because we can get that right here. But I made a stone hoe to start with, so I didn't get it. See, got a time to farm. So that makes sense. And then because we have a time to farm, well, I guess you have to wait before it becomes valid. Stupid chickens. I'm gonna be so excited when they can be on the other side of that hill from where I am. There we go. Baked bread. Oops, that's not the right one. See? And then we have to get the lye. Oh, and they give you the instructions on how to make it now. It's lame. But we don't have any cows at the moment. So, I'm going to probably go make myself a cobblestone pick and dig a bit of a hole and try to figure out a way to get some more cobble to finish up our island, or our rock. We'll call it the rock, I guess. I don't know. To come up with something to call it. And then after that, we can start working on building the house on top of it. The house on the rock. That's a reference to something in Wisconsin. Like this crazy roadside attraction place. I haven't been there yet. But yes, I ramble. So I will be back with you after I have some smoothstone and other stuff. We can hopefully start working on that project next. Alright, so I finished sprucing up the outside of the rock that we're going to put the house on top of. I haven't done anything with this hill yet, but it's got to be it's on the list. What I've done is I've extended the stone out and I put some dirt on here to try to liven up this wall, because that one was really boring. And I've done it all around here to try to make it so that it looks like a giant rock with dirt on top and dirt coming out of the bottom here. So it's all matched up. Hopefully that won't be too boring, but still hold that natural Minecraft feel. Now, one of the things that I will need is some dark wood for the house that I want to build on the top. And I'm curious if there's either a canopied forest or a taiga biome around here that I could snag either some dark oak or some spruce from, and either one or the other would make it so that I could have really solid columns that would contrast quite a bit with the actual structure. The other thing is this is a plains biome, so hopefully once we get over here there will be some villagers so that we can rob them of potatoes and solve my little bit of a food problem, because as you can tell I'm a little bit shy on food at the moment. Ooh, donkeys. Those are always cool. I'm gonna kill a cow. Murder cow. Didn't get any leather. I did. There we go. And I got the Chivo for it too, which is awesome. Alright, And then what we can do is, got you, come over here before your hearts wear off. And you, go. Go make it the babies. Come on. Replenish that which I've killed. Oh, hey, I got repopulation right off the bat too. Alright, so that's more horses over there. But still no sign of a taiga. Let's see here. This is quite the plains biome. Even though it does not have a village, it looks like. But plenty of horses, which is awesome. So, I'm gonna cut here and look for some of this wood that we need, and we'll rejoin you when I find some, and then make my way home. So, see you then. So seriously, not 5 seconds after I cut last time, I come around a corner, and here is a bit of taiga. So we're gonna rob some trees and saplings so that we have access to this wood, just to get our feet dry, because we don't have a lot of, well, we don't have a really good starting point yet. We have a little cave, that's it. Ooh, that's really pretty. If I can beat this tree up. I might continue on because the new dark wood, the dark oak, looks absolutely amazing. And that being said, this would work for what I want to do, because it's mostly, I just need something dark to contrast. Stone. I mean, this won't work as well as the dark oak, but it would still be better than nothing. Huh. I got a sapling. Alrighty, I'm gonna grab one more of these. Kind of like pop up the hill here. Take a peek. Okay, this will be a nice easy one to get. And I think the combination of this and for the build that I have in mind will look really good. We're not that far away from home. I think we're just across the plains, so we don't really have to worry about nighttime being an issue. I have the armor, I just don't have a sword or that much cobble. Let's just grab these saplings and then head back, and then I can start getting some stuff together to make this building our first real solid resting place. In one of my earlier episodes, I talked about hoping to grow my abilities in Minecraft. So one of the things that this will be fun to do is have a clear start point for what I think is good, like sort of like an entry test. See how where I'm at right now, and then we can return and look at it as we continue to practice and have more buildings over both my skill getting better, hopefully, fingers crossed, and what other blocks they might add, even though they've added a ton lately, so they might work on some other stuff. Oop, hole. I kill these chickens for fun and profit. Boop. Oh, no, that's grass. Boop. That's also grass. Come back here. Gotcha. Okay. So, I think before we head back too quickly, we should just take a peek on the other side of this plains, which is huge. I mean, already you can tell that they've done a lot of work with the biome generation, and this tall grass is so much fun. This stuff. It's really cool. Adds a lot of diversity to these big, flowy grasslands. And that's really cool right there. Ooh. That looks so weird, the way that they turn the leaves opaque far away to kind of cut down on processor usage. Let's see here. I'm just gonna peek. Let's see if we can get some potatoes, because that would be fantastic. A potato village. The quest for potatoes is over. I might even stay here. No, that's not important. But we know where this is, so in the future we can come back and repopulate it when we have the monies, as in lots of extra sunflowers. I'll be taking some of you. Alright, sorry. ADDOS. Attention deficit. Ooh, look, shiny. That'd be double S's. We're just gonna let that one slide. But here is what we've come for. The most delicious of Minecraft food. The potato. So, let's gather up some potatoes for munching on, to save us some time in the future. Let's see here. You potatoes? You are potatoes. What biomes do we have over here? More woods biome. Yeah, that looks like it. And there's a blacksmith too. We should raid that. I like how there's horses right next to this village. That's really cool. It makes you feel like that's sort of what would happen. It feels like in this... Ooh, good stuff. Food. Glorious food. Alright, as I was saying, it makes it feel a lot more connected than it was in the past. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chill here over the night. Try to make it so that we can get these guys in to their houses, maybe? I don't know. But we'll chill here, and then I'll rejoin you when the night's over and I can walk back. So, see you shortly. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I've made it through this night, and now we can collect some stuff. I think most of the villagers made it too. We'll see what happens, but if any of them did die, we will spend some time in the future when we have all of the extra resources and make an even better village for our testificate friends. Get some carrots so that we have them. Breed up some pigs then. So now that we're mostly succeeded in getting what we came here for, let's try to make it our way home. So I think we came this way. Sadly, we didn't get a saddle in that. Otherwise, we could have snagged one of these horses and rode home. It would have been pretty cool, but that is not the way that this Minecraft world has worked. So yeah, I will rejoin you in just a few minutes when I make it back home. So for a second there, I thought I was lost because I found an even bigger taiga behind the one that I found just recently, which is like right over there. But I thought I'd rejoin you here because we're still a little ways away from our base. And as you can see, it's getting a little dark. So hopefully I do not lose all this delicious food and goodness that I've been able to loot. But I think we're pretty close to home. Let's see here. Can we find our rock? I think this is our river, but it's the backside of the river. And our rock should be like right up here somewhere. Well, this is... yeah, because there's the horse field. Ah, here we go. See, there's our rock. So I think we made it nice and safe so far. knock on wood. We know how good I am at tempting fates. So I heard baby zombies, which are always wonderful things that one should, you know, embrace with loving arms at all times. So I'm going to make a beeline for my bed and take you guys along with me, because I really would like to make it. But at the same time, I would not hold it against you if you wanted to laugh at me for not making it. But I think we're good. So I'm gonna put my dirt door down, because you know that's how we roll. What do we got? Lots of eggs. Stick those in here. All right. So, yeah, that should wrap up our expedition to get the wood that we needed. We got some other stuff too. We got some more reeds. Actually, I'm gonna go plant those. We got carrots. We got some smooth stone left, but we got some wood, which is gonna be the big thing, because it will let us grow or build our tree, grow our house. Build our house? Yeah, build our house. That's the one I want. Can you plant these on? No. Wishful thinking. So why don't we plant these real quick, since we're here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3, 4. Awesome. Just enough room. And hopefully those will grow, allowing us to get our wood together. The other thing that we need to do is come down here, I think. Yeah, this looks like a good place. And make a little temporary farm for our potatoes and carrots that we procured totally legitimately and with equal fair trade from the village that we, by loading, brought death and wanton destruction to. Man, Minecraft is kind of a sad game when you think about it. But hopefully, we can be repaid, or repay them somehow in the future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. So we got some food growing there, which is good. Eat these carrots. Okay, well, we were able to find the... Is that... I bet you that is... It is. Well, we got potatoes out of the deal, right? And carrots. And moral burden? White man's burden? God, I'm terrible. The burden of the enlightened Minecrafter. This game raises all sorts of questions. But we have taiga right here. And I think that might be desert. Let's just peek our heads over there. We got some time. And see what we can see. That's not covered forest or canopied forest. That's actually the forest that we spawn in. So we got more of these trees over here, which will be nice for when we have to build more. And then what do we got over here? That's more taiga. And we have swamp, which is good, or unless this pond now spawns lily pads, which is also a possibility. I don't know the background data anymore that I need to play Minecraft super effectively. That's one of the things that I'm hoping to find out with this. But that looks like somewhat of an ocean. Unless there's stuff not loading in. But I think it's just an ocean biome. And yeah, so that trip before was moot. And I think that's as good a place as any to leave off, and I'll gather some resources and materials, and we can start building our first house that's safe and spawned. Yep, sounds good. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.